screws, 2 longer Allen key bolts, 4 same length black hex, you can see that, hex bolts with 2 shorter hex bolts, and you've got the hex bolt extenders which go over these, and you've got these plastic mounts which go into the mounting arm. First thing you want to do, get your bottom mounting plate and place the rubber like protection grommet on the top, and you'll see they just poke through there so it secures in nice and tight. First step is putting the mounting bracket on. So with the newly assembled mounting bracket with your rubber grommet, slide that under the grab rail, so you can see it's flush, and then we place on the rubber mounts. So you've got your boomerang type mount here that goes at the top, and then this one with the gap in the middle goes over the middle like that, so that protects the metal on both the top and the bottom of the grab rail. Next, once you've got them in place, place the base bracket over the top, making sure you keep the rubber mounts in line. On both sides. Then on top of that, you put the larger plate, so the actual base plate for the box, over the top. Okay, so you want to secure, so while holding the bottom plate in place, so that's keeping it up at the moment, you also want to put in the bolts from these 2 sides. These bolts are longer than these bolts. It doesn't tell you that on the instructions. The long bolt. When you do them up, you want to keep them fairly loose so that you can align the holes, which are just over here, when you put in the supporting brackets. But that's pretty much it for this bit. Okay, next bit is the supporting struts. So they're handed, and these holes match the exact same as the Multistrada Enduro. So all you need to do, get the end bit, take the plastic grommet that sits inside, slide that in, and that's pretty much this good to go. So you want to line your supporting bracket up, and my recommendation is that you put in the small black, take your small black bolt, hex bolt, and screw it in here, so then it holds it for the rest of the support that you do at the bottom. Again, you don't want to do it too tight, just so that you can line everything up shortly. There we go. So it just hangs there while we do the rest. So the others are down here, so you can't really see, but we'll use the spacers, these on top of there, and then screw up into the bottom. Next, you want to put these screws in to the top where the bracket meets the supporting arm. This plate will need a bit of movement, hence why you want to keep this loose when you push this through, because it won't be direct. It won't be like a straight line between the two. So you'll need a bit of play between the base plate and the top bracket. Okay, so that's one side done. The supporting arm, the base plate's on, so now just to do the other side. Okay, so put the supporting arms on both the left and right sides. It's all mounted up correctly. So now I'm just going to tighten everything up and then crack on with the box. So last step is setting up the box to take the locks and also to mount onto the base plate. So the first bit we're going to do is add these plastic bushes to these bits here, so it doesn't wear against the bar, keeps a nice firm grip. And put them in, make sure you get the rubber grommets in there, so they keep falling out. And your screw, wash them back. Okay, so we've got the box installed on the panniers, and you've got the struts there all fine, the base plate absolutely fine, all fits perfectly except the locks. So this lock will go straight into, will fit straight into here and also fit straight into there. However, on the back end of the lock, I don't know if you can see just there, that fitting. Okay. Now, in order for it to lock, something needs to sit on the back of that. Like one of these, which turns it. So in there, it'll turn it under this little bracket here. You can just see up in there, this is supposed to turn into that. So as the key turns, that goes down, locks that in place. Anyway, unfortunately, this doesn't fit that. It's not only does it not fit the top because of that fitting there, it's also too short. So even if you were to, I don't know, grind it down or do something like that, that still wouldn't hit the end of the locking mechanism. And it's the exact same issue with this. Going back to Ducati now to see what needs to be done. Probably have to botch something together, like make a new bracket or something like that. Probably. But yeah, it's a bit galling. Also, the other thing I noticed is that they give you 3 locks. So when you buy the bike, this bike is brand new, and they give you 3 locks under the seat, so you can put these lock barrels into your pannier system. Now, this takes 2 locks, so that's 2 of my 3. Now, if I was to put panniers on the side, which are coming soon, I'm guessing I've got to buy more locks. Bit disappointing, but it's looking pretty sharp. And yes, being Touratech, spot on, good build quality. Yeah, so that's that. So very happy. It's fitted. Just can't secure it at the moment, and considering this costs £800, that lock is vital for somebody walking away with it.